Yeah, I want to talk through this at bat with Cody Bellinger, and I'm going to preface this with the realization that I certainly don't know all the nuances, the scouting reports, that kind of stuff. So it's just my observation in the game, but. I learned the concept of effective velocity from Perry Husband, and this at bat, in my opinion, is poor pitch sequencing based on effective velocity, and I'm going to show you why.
86 with runners in scoring position this summer. All of that erased with a base hit.
So we got one out, runners at first and second, tie game, obviously base hit. Most likely scores the runner at second base.
Here.
So first pitch.
Doval miss.
Curveball at 88, well low and outside. So effective velocity basically says that the concept is if you take the radar velocity, which is 88, based on where it's located, it's going to be perceived as faster or slower to the hitter. So a middle pitch at 88 would register in theory based on effective velocity as 88. Any pitch that moves in or up is perceived as higher velocity because the pitcher, the hitter needs to make his decision a little sooner to make contact out front. Whereas any pitch that moves further outside or lower is perceived as a slower pitch. So this one is 88, well low and outside. So effective velocity wise, this is probably registers to the hitter as more like 82.
Went back to that slider. Starting to get a little shaky here. If you're the Giants and Doval, not that you can't get it back, but there's a moment in here. Bellinger roped a double into the gap in left center field in game 2. He drove in a pair. Turner, below average runner at second base. Best arm in the outfield in right field. And Slater. A swing and a miss.
Okay, so this is another curveball at 86, and this pretty much right in the heart. So effective velocity is probably really close to 86 right there. And they're going to show a replay here. You're going to see he's out front of this pitch. Okay, so his attention, that the hitter's attention is faster than 86 at this point. Okay, let's run through this replay.
Big rip. Another slider from Doval. And they're staying with the breaking stuff.
First one missed. This one center cut.
You can see he's out front. He's early on that
Bellinger.
pitch.
Ruthian swing.
So his attention is probably more like 88 right there, 88 to 90. Okay, so let's look at the next pitch.
Rough Bryant, Slater. Slater throws it the best. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here he comes.
Okay, so this is another curveball at 88, and this one was low and in. So at 88, it was further in, which makes it faster, but it was also down, which makes it slower. So this pitch out, probably as far as the hitter's attention did register at 88, and you'll notice that his timing was not bad on that one. Okay, I can't remember if they show a replay here. Let's take a look.
Guy's blowing bubbles out there. It's impressive.
Blowing bubbles and snapping off sliders.
It doesn't look like they show the replay, but definitely, if he was early, it was only slightly early. Okay, so now the other part of effective velocity is the theory that every pitch will either nudge the hitter's attention faster or slower. Okay, so if his attention was at 92 to start the at bat, we had 88 88 mile an hour curveball low and away. So that nudged it down. And then another 86 mile an hour curveball in the center, probably nudged it down a little more. And now 88 low and in. So, his attention's now probably down to about 88. So then we go to this final pitch. My opinion, and as I was watching the game, my thought was we need to throw we need to bust him up and in with a fastball. We got 1-2 count. You don't even need to be in the zone necessarily. We need to bust him in with the fastball at this point after showing him 3 straight curveballs.
They are 1 for 7 with runners in scoring position. They want to get loud, but their bodies won't let them. Tense. Giants have a shift on. They're expecting Bellinger to pull it on the ground. Crawford closest to the bag. Here's a 1-2 and a shot into right center. A base hit for Bellinger. Justin Turner will score.
All right, so let's take a look at that one again. This is going to be another curveball.
They're expecting Bellinger to pull it on the ground. Crawford closest to the bag. Here's a 1-2 and a
at 88. Curveball at 88, and it was low middle, if I'm not mistaken.
Crawford closest to the bag. Here's a
yeah, or maybe even just slightly low. So that his attention there was made, or that pitch was velocity. The radar velocity was 88, so slightly low. So maybe it seems like 87, but you can see his timing is really good right there. Anytime the timing is perfect, to me, that signals that it's probably not the right pitch call. You want to pitch away from where the hitter's timing is at. So, I think if he busts him in with a fastball there, he's probably late, gets a swing and a miss, strikeout, or at the very least, if he doesn't swing and it's a ball, he nudges that attention back up. So then he can go back to the curveball in the next pitch. So again, I think not the ideal pitch sequencing there based on effective velocity theory.